So what I'm planning to do in this video is to refine as many of these in an hour and a half as I can. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, that's like 10 minutes each. I'm probably not going to be able to refine all of these. These were all given to me by somebody else, by another napper. And they were, looks like they were all submerged in water for a while. They got a patina on them and probably some water staining and stuff. But this is the last of the batch of bifaces that I got. I got a bunch of bifaces at the last nap-in. So, there's one more. So 10. I got 10 bifaces here. And I'm going to try to nap as many as I can. Let's get a screenshot or a thumbnail. Yeah. Okay. They don't want to take a picture. They don't want the picture. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to go as fast as I can, I suppose. Well, I'm not going to intentionally go fast. I'm going to just not spend too much time doing extraneous things. I'll use a steel rod just because it's not going to get worn down very fast. And I'll try to thin it. Some of these don't need to be thinned all that much. But they do have some issues that I'll just remove the lumps or whatever. And I'll be able to see what colors they are. And on the most interesting ones, I'll just nap those on video. I'll try to preserve as much length as possible on these. So I'm going to take off some from this side because the length is on this side. I'll take some material off of this side. Now, as I was preparing to do this video, I was thinking I have not made a Pandale point or a twisted point, arrowhead or whatever, in a while. I gotta find something that I can make a Pandale out of. Some of these are not thick enough. Well, most of these are not thick enough for the Pandale. I need to start with a pretty thick biface. Believe it or not, some of these are not thick enough. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. If I find a really thick biface in there, I may just set it aside so that I can use it to make a Pandale. You can look it up. Pandale. Pandale. It's pretty common in the Trans-Pecos region of Texas. I think that's where they're from. If memory serves, my memory doesn't like to serve, so I can't be too sure. I can't be too confident of my memory. So I'll just remove the thick spots, run some thinning flakes, and I don't know. I was thinking of using the aluminum, but I want to preserve the aluminum. I got to order some more. So I don't want to use the aluminum too much until I have some more on order already. You know, arriving soon. Because I'll wear it down fast doing work like this. I need to get some more steel, but I can get that at the hardware store. I don't need to order it. Am I close enough? No? Sorry. So, yeah, thinning flakes. All percussion. This video is going to be all percussion probably, unless I have a need to really isolate a platform or something. Something the abrader can't do. I'll need to use a pressure flaker, but I think the abrader can do anything that I need. This feels like a heat treat, but it could be raw. It's high quality stuff. It's very nice, even though it has some weirdness to it. I don't know. The flakes want to dive a little bit, and maybe it has a little bit of concrete. I don't know, something stopping the flakes. Yeah, it does have a little bit of concrete, although steel comes to the rescue and it can power right through it. Yep. Yeah, abrading is quite necessary with the steel, in case you don't know. Because the steel likes to crush everything in its path. It's like the Hulk. Right? Right. I don't know. I had friends that read comics and collected comics back in the day, but I never did. What did I collect? I collected insects. Yeah, I was one of those bug collector guys. And later on I started collecting military scale models, mainly airplanes and tanks. Yep. That was what I collected when I was little. No comics, no baseball cards. Just bugs and scale models, military scale models. Alright. In case you're curious, which you're not, I know, but you gotta have an excuse for telling you these things. Other than, you know, it just gets a little boring doing the bifacing. Maybe not for you, but this can get a little boring for me. I got to pay attention though. I can't slack. As soon as I start slacking, I don't do well. What's the most exciting part of Flintknapping? Looking at the finished product. That's my exciting part. Yeah. Believe it or not. Why do I keep doing it if it's not exciting as far as the process goes? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's just the feeling of smacking the stone, smacking the living daylights out of it. I don't know. Maybe I do like to see the flake scars. I like to create certain flake scars. I don't know. Which would be an interesting thing if I'm doing it for the flake scars. That would be an interesting thing because some points are made back in the day with very fancy flake scars. So that could be a reason why they made them that way, just because the napper liked the look of the flake scars, and that's why he liked napping. It's an interesting take. I think it might be an interesting take on why they made certain flake scars. I'm getting too thin. When you start getting too thin, these weird things start happening on the edges. Oh yes, strange happenings. So strange physics rears its ugly head, and it's ugly. Oh yes. And I'm going to the islands on this one. Let's see if I can get rid of that island. All I need is one good thinning flake in that area, and then I can move on to the next project. No, not like that. I can probably get better results with aluminum. So I'm starting to get diminishing returns with the steel. Yeah, I just smashed it too much right there. Yep, goofing around too much. Yeah, I'm gonna get out the aluminum. The steel is smashing it way too much. All right. Yeah, and it's a thing. It is a problem. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit this hard just for the little flakes too. I hit it super hard for that big flake. Maybe I can zigzag it, get rid of some of that thick edge there. I beefed up the whole edge just in case I needed to take another flake from a different spot. I always have backup. Yeah, the aluminum works good. Works well. I should be on this side of the screen, right? I kept saying the other day I need to get on this side of the screen, that way it'll focus better. And here I am. I'm ending up on the other side of the screen. Alright, so I can see it better. I think I can see it better on this side. It'll focus better. Maybe wrong. Could be wrong about it. I'm spending too much time on this one because I like the material. Anyway, that's it for that one. There's still some original surface there, but I don't care. Yeah. I do care. Sorry, I do care. That's evidenced by me continuing to get annoyed at this that spot. Did I mess it up? Yeah, I messed it up earlier. And I put in some incipients with the steel. What am I doing? I'm trying to get rid of all the original surface. Well, almost all. I don't care about everything. Just so I can be in a position to get rid of it later. That would be good too. All right. It is kind of thick still in the middle, but that's number one. All right. So now let's go to the next one. Next one. Let's see. That took 14 minutes. See if we can get this one down to less than 14 minutes. What is the size? Well, Hand is like 3.5, so it's less than 3.5. Inches. Okay. This one feels like a heat treat from the few flakes I've removed. Yeah. They could have been bifaced first and then heat treated later, and the previous owner never got back to them after heat treating. I'm thinking that might be it. That's why they look kind of crude, because previous owner, the maker of these, bifaced it out in a very raw, very tough state. Shouldn't say very raw, but a raw, very tough state. And then heat treated, and now they're easy. That could be. You never know. When you get hand-me-downs, you don't know where they've been or what their history is. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. I know the previous owner has a kiln, so the possibility of heat treating is very high. Yep. Odds are very high. Oh dang, that is not good at all. That's some serious concrete there. Oh yes, that's terrible. I don't know, if it's heat treated, that concrete would have been softer. So it may just be raw. Just high quality raw with some concretey areas. That's terrible. All right. What am I going to do about that? There's not much I can do except attack it. Yeah. Try to attack it with any and all means necessary. Ooh, I attacked it on the flank, but the flank is strong. Very strong. That's not good. Yeah, rather tough. Let's see. I have to get close to that step fracture. Yeah, I took a chance and I damaged the edge. See, it's supposed to flake nice like that. What's up? What is up? That's just terrible. There's really nice chert around that one really bad spot. That's what's wrong. Yeah, that was unfortunate because now it's going to be more narrow. Much more narrow than it needed to be. But there's not much you can do about it when that happens. Nope. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably a high quality raw, because if you heat treat it, concrete isn't that bad. A lot of times the concrete is somewhat knappable after heat treating. It doesn't stop any and all flakes like this one did. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Come on. Still a nice piece. It'll be translucent once I get it thinner. Yeah, it's consistent with a high quality raw. It has the characteristics of a high quality raw chert. Alright. Yeah, even the fingernail step fractures. Okay. But you never know. It still could be heat treated. It's just that that particular batch of concrete didn't respond to the heat. You never know about these things. Rock is not consistent. Because it happened one time with one rock doesn't mean it'll happen every time with all similar rocks. Oh no. It's quirky. You get quirks and exceptions to the rules. It likes to be a little random. Surprise, surprise. Not really. Not really a surprise. Come on. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, I knew you could do it. It just surprised me there first time. Gotta get rid of the lumpage. Let's get rid of the lumpages. Yeah. Is it thin enough to go to the next stage? Or to put it down so I can go to the next biface? I think now it is, now that I got that step fracture out of there, out of the middle. Yep. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, let's see what this one is. I notice a lot of these are lopsided in this way. I wonder why that is. Ooh, this looks like that peanut butter stuff. If you don't know what that is, it's some high quality chert or jasper. Oh, let's see. It's not responding to direct hits. There it goes. It's not as soft as I thought, but it is that peanut buttery looking stuff. Hopefully I didn't send in a bunch of incipients. Yeah, it does like long flakes, but what it's doing for me is it's just knocking a bunch of ridges off. Because I'm forcing the follow through. So this was the initial flake, and then pow, hit the secondary flake, and this same thing over here, initial flake and then a secondary flake. I usually don't see that, but I'm following through with the strikes to maintain contact with the platform. And I'm using aluminum, which compounds that effect. Aluminum stays in contact with the platform longer than steel. So in theory, I should get longer flakes. Oops. I missed on that one. It slipped and I hit in a different spot, which luckily didn't hurt me too much, but it did hurt hurt the symmetry. Because now I took too much off right there. The ends are already pretty thin, so I don't need to work on the ends too much. I do need to get rid of some step fracturing. I liked having a step-free zone for my bifaces. So when I go to refine them, they're not all steppy. Do the damage control first. Yeah. This one had an edge all wonky or something, because I can't seem to get the edge straight. I can't seem to get the edge straight on this one. Or I'm just not paying attention. I'm going to start hitting pretty hard. Come on. That's not good. Because when that happens, it looks like it wants to dive in. No divers. Diving not allowed. Ooch. Yeah, just like a shallow swimming pool. No diving allowed. That one had incipients. Did I hit it the first time? I can't remember if that's a second strike. It looks like incipients, so I can't remember if I hit it once or twice in that same spot. I need to get rid of the steps that I installed. There it goes. But this is cruddy now. Let me see. I'll switch back to steel. The aluminum's driving me nuts. I like it when a flake is removed with each hit. I don't want to have to hit over and over again. Let's see. Yeah, that removes them for sure. Yeah, okay. Yep, I don't have to guess on that. It will remove them. I don't have to wonder, is it going to remove the flake? Nope. Don't have to wonder. All right. Let's see if we can get the steps out of this side. The steps are pretty much not a problem on that side. They're shallow to easily removed. They vary from shallow to easily removed. Shallow and perhaps remaining, and easily removed to not remaining. Sometimes I know that I won't be able to get a step fracture out of there, so I'll call that a remaining one. Potentially remaining. I'm taking back this edge because that strike should have gone, but since it didn't go very far, I need to beef that edge up. Or just make the distance to the step fracturing shorter so that I know that the short flakes that I am producing are going to be effective. Yeah. That's a tough one. It's tough to know where to hit exactly to get rid of all the mess. I think it worked. Yep. Are these easily removed? I think the rest of it is easily fixed. Symmetry is pretty bad. But if I just adjust the tip, in theory, it should straighten out a little bit. Yeah. Brush off the delicate areas. And we gotta thin down pretty much. Maybe a few more strikes. I don't know, it's kind of steppy. It's not clean. I'm messing with it a lot. That's good enough. Yeah. Good enough. All right, next. Next on the agenda. This one's a nice fat one. This is what everyone has. This is what they end up with. A lot of guys end up with bifaces that look like this. And they hand them to me and say, "Can you do anything with it?" I say, "Well, I don't know. Let me see. I can take flakes off of it." Yep. Let's see if they're advantageous flakes or just flakes for show. Is the flakes going to actually matter? Let's see. Ouch. They don't want to run on this. Explains a lot. That explains a lot. Yeah, they don't want to run. I'll make them run. Yeah, I'll force them to run. How's that? I'm trying to force them to run. Did it do it? Yes, I forced that one to run. This is a high quality raw. Definitely a high quality raw. A heat treat wouldn't give me that much trouble running flakes. No way. All right, let's see if we can get this down the rest of the way. It has nice translucency once you get it thin. Oh yeah. It wants to be rough. It wants me to be rough with it. I'm hitting it really hard. Yeah. Not quite on the verge of snapping the whole thing, but close. I feel like I could overshoot it there a couple of times. Felt that way, but you never know. I don't know why I'm so determined to thin down that one side. I should switch to the other side. But I gotta do damage control on that area. It better do it. There. Yeah, run the risk of installing a curve when I do that. I think there's a thin, flat biface in there somewhere. Alright, here we go. Set up for flakes on the other side. It is kind of curved, unfortunately. I'm gonna lose some off the tip. Hopefully not. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, a little bit too aggressive on that one side. A little bit too aggressive here, especially down toward the base. But we'll see. We'll see if we can thin it down and make up for it. I don't know. Platform looks kind of low. Maybe not too bad. Ouch. You're not going nowhere. Let's see what's going on here. There you go. No, not like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I gotta make firm contact with the edge before striking on this stuff. So, some stuff I don't need to make firm contact on the edge. Not really. But on this stuff, yeah, pressure assist. Ouch, that's gonna end up being really, really thin to get it straight. I'm working on symmetry there. Alrighty, is it in good shape? This one's in better shape. These are some critical hits, so I'm taking a pause to maintain the tool. All right. These are critical hits. These have all got to go perfectly, or I'm not going to be able to thin it down right. Okay. Don't do that because it ends up being incipient on this stuff. Turn. I don't want any incipient cracks. It's already shown that I can install incipient cracks way too easily. Yep. Almost done with the bifacing stage. Okay, carefully. Too careful. Yeah, too careful. Those flakes didn't travel long enough to pop those out. Dang it. I'll have to get it on the final shaping. I'll have to get those on the final shaping. Yes or no? I might be able to get them right now. Yeah, I just need to make it more narrow. smaller flaker. Went from 3/8 to 1/4 inch. I'll see. Did it do it? Ooh, it kind of did it. It's too risky. But it did it. All right. Yeah, those are not bad. I can pick those out. The only thick spot I see is right here on this side. I'm just debating which side to remove it from. Which side to remove the mask from. Come on. There you go. I think I need to remove the mask from this side. I don't need long flakes for this. I don't think. Well, yeah, I do. Let's get out the aluminum again. Was I having better luck with long flakes with the aluminum or with the steel? I think the steel was doing well. Yeah, I think the aluminum was driving me nuts. So let's go back to the steel. No, that's not fast enough. Much better. Let's see if the steel will continue to be my friend. All right. Yes. It's continuing to be my friend. Yeah, I remember now the aluminum. It wasn't always giving me a flake. The steel is always giving me a flake. Yep. And I strike, flake, strike, flake. That's what it's supposed to do. Strike and flake. Not strike and no flake. All right, that's it for that one. 13 minutes. I'm going over 10 minutes with each one of these. So I might not get them all done. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see. This one looks very similar to the other ones. As far as material, and we'll see. There's no rhyme or reason to where I start on these. I don't even know where to start on some of them. Just randomly go after a lump. Yeah, that's glossy. We'll see. We'll see if it feels heat treaty or not. Kinda does. Yeah. With a flake like that, it feels heat treated, but you never know. You never know. Nice. Super nice. Nicer than the one I just napped, and I got that one pretty thin. So maybe this one will be very cooperative. Who knows? Nobody knows. I could take it for granted and snap the whole thing. This is very nice material. I'm going to use some of these flakes that are coming off of this one for sure. Yeah, I like making arrowheads out of this kind of stuff. Although that might be too thin, I can still knock one out quickly. A little flake point. Yeah. Piece of cake. Little steps, no problem. Except for the incipients and the smashing. Okay, be careful. Yeah. I can make an arrowhead out of that one, maybe. It's kind of curved, unfortunately, because this is excellent material. I think it is heat treated. Excellent material for little bitty bird points. Easy to notch. I can tell this stuff's easy to notch. Alright, I gotta be gentle. Let's try the aluminum, just because I think the steel is smashing the edge too much. And it might be soft enough that the aluminum can do some good work on it. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh yes, I can make a bird point out of that one. But it's overshot, dang it. That's not good. Nope. I mean, it's probably going to get narrow anyway, but it's not good in the sense that if it happens again too much, it'll ruin my piece. But I can run long flakes, at least I know that much. You know. Most archaic points that I know of have like a 3-to-1 ratio. 3 times the width is the length. 3-to-1 length to width ratio. I'm guessing though. I'm saying most, but I'm guessing that 3-to-1 is pretty common. So as long as I'm within 3-to-1 and not too narrow, I have a choice of a lot of different types of points. I'm thinking aluminum might be good on these thin edges. They're a little bit too thin right now. I gotta brush them back, brush them back. Not like that. Let's see. I gotta prepare the edge a little bit better then. If it's gonna be finicky. Yeah, if it's gonna be finicky, It could be just that one area is not good. It's going to force me to hit really hard and get another overshot. Yeah, when it wants to, it does flake. And when it doesn't want to, it doesn't cooperate. It's like every other stone, I suppose. But yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes. Dang it. And those edges were beefed up. It just doesn't want to be thin. Could be. It doesn't mind being flaked, but it doesn't want to be thin. Well, I'm going to grind the heck out of this. Let's see if that helps. I think that might have helped, yeah. All right. Yep. It doesn't like the thin flakes. Yeah, it does like to flake, but not thinly. Yeah. And there's some issues in the stone. Just my luck. Some issues in the stone up here. Started out flaking just fine, but when I start to demand long, thin flakes, it doesn't like them. Nope. It doesn't mind the long flakes, just it doesn't like the long, thin ones. It's going to make me work for all of them. Yeah, I'm hitting that really hard. And digging in to get those flakes to travel. Did it do that? Did it do it? Come on. There it is. Sweetness. That one traveled. That's good. I'm surprised. Let's see. Let's do the tip a little bit so it doesn't look all cruddy. Yikes. What is it doing? It's kind of crushing. I'm knocking off some of the delicate areas with the abrader because pressure flaking takes up too long. Although it's probably better to do that with pressure flaking. All right, let's see what's going on at the tip. I should probably do that with pressure flaking too. Let's take care of this mass down here. Well, theoretically I can take care of that mass. Yeah. doesn't want to go. Yeah, just gotta force it. I don't like forcing it though. Sometimes it gets angry. Yeah, starting to get upset. The stone is starting to get upset. Okay, I'm gonna take the pressure flaker to it on the tip, just to get that out of the way. Everything else looks decent, except for the tip. It's all nasty. See, the tip is all weird. I've got some nasty areas in there too. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I need to make an easy stick. This is not easy. The flakes travel, but just getting them started is the hard part. Hear a lot of crunchiness right there where there's some cortex or something up at the tip. Yeah. No. There you go. Yeah, it has a very strong edge. I think I would like it if I had a bunch of this stuff. If I got used to knapping this, I can see some really nice points in my future. Holds it. It seems to hold the edge really well. That's always a plus, for sure. Now I can take care of the rest with percussion. To get it thinned down. Yeah, I can't do a flake like that with pressure. Unless I take the rest of the day off. Because I would be hurting myself. I don't know, is that weirdness in there or just discoloration? I can't tell. Is there cracks? That's probably just discoloration. It's already 15 minutes on this one. Dang it. I'm getting too attached to it. Trying to do too much. think I have some artifacts made with this stuff. Yeah, because the edge quality is excellent. You can get excellent edge quality with this stuff. Let's see, is my phone heating up? I think my phone's heating up. Hold on. I'm going to unplug the charger. Yeah, I'm smelling... Well, I'm feeling heat. Not smelling. I'm feeling heat coming off the phone. That's not a good sign. Nice, okay. I'll stop messing with it. Good enough. I know that I can finish the rest off with a small indirect percussion flaker and pressure. Alright, next. And this one's a small, short one. Oh well. Let's get to it. And whatever I can't get napped into blades, I will sell as bifaces in the auction tomorrow. Alright, today's Tuesday. I think today's Tuesday. Well, hopefully this video will upload on a Tuesday. Auction's on Wednesday. This time again. I was not prepared for it. Lots of distractions. So I postponed the auction for 2 days. Like I did last week. Ooh, this is a light color shirt. I might save this for a special project for myself. It's not all the way through. It's a mix of colors. Cool. Translucent stuff. Are you going to respond well to the steel? I think it is. Well, I might have spoken too soon. Yeah. Spoke too soon. It doesn't respond all that well, but it's not too bad. Unfortunately, it's way too wide. So I got to take back the edge a lot. I do little by little, and the edge quality remains very good. Oh, come on. You don't want to do that. It's too soon to go to the islands. Too soon for that. Yeah, too soon to go. Alright. Anyways, taking back the edge should give me an opportunity to eliminate those islands. Although I see the previous napper had trouble with the step fractures as well. Even with downward strikes, you get steps. This is very steppy. What's the solution for steppy things, steppy stones? You just ignore that and push on. Just ignore it. Yep. For the time being, nap it like it will nap extremely well. Just ignore for the time being, and if it's still not cooperating, then you have to change the strategy a little bit. Yeah, come on. I knew you could do it. Actually, I didn't, but I was hoping. Hoping you could do it. This tip is wonky as well. Oh well. No. Yeah. There's differences in consistency. Oh, so you're gonna be like that, huh? Dang it. That was way too uncooperative. I'm gonna have to rethink these edges. It can't just be random. I gotta actually put an angle on them. I'm going to do a pass through here. This side looks pretty good. This side needs a flattening. Yeah, I need to flatten this side. I don't get much incipient cracks with this one, but I'm going to grind it. I ground it heavily just in case. Did it do it? Yes, it did. Although it did want to dive like heat treat. Yeah. It doesn't feel like heat treat, but maybe it is. Oh, I'm not done with it. Yeah, I'm not done with that side yet. Come on. Very good. It is responding to the steel. Turn it. There's some incipient cracks in there. I'll get the tip later with pressure. I'm not going to mess with it with percussion. Yeah. Let's see. If it is a heat treat, it's still a little bit tough, so I gotta still strike it pretty darn hard. I was gonna say the pressure flaking might be difficult, but I'm gonna use pressure on the tip. Well, except for these big lumps. Yeah. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. I wanted to keep some of that white color in there. But if it's going to be that fragile, I don't want it. Yeah. If it's going to be that fragile, then forget it. I don't like it. Ah, that's not good. What happened there? Yeah, it starts to break down when you start trying to get it thin. Almost got it. Yeah, it starts to break down and it gets very picky. It wants a very smooth surface. I tried to take a shortcut and hit this wonky surface, or hit an area that had a wonky surface. That hurts. That's a big old step. I wasn't going to do the tip with percussion. But I had to do a quick change up of the side view just so I can justify removing a lot of mass because of that step fracture. Yep. Let's see. I can pick at that, but it's not going to do too much good. Because there's still a step fracture behind it. I'm going to need to get that when it gets more narrow. That one hurt. It's good enough for working on later on. It's still got nice colors in there. I'd be better off finishing this when I'm less tired. But I don't have that option because tonight's the last night. So I'm going to have to carry this one over till next week. Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's try the billet so I can go faster. Where's the billet? It's just not going to be nearly this wide. This feels the same as the last one. I mean, not the last one. But yeah, looks familiar. Not too long ago I made one out of this. Okay. Hopefully it didn't break the whole thing, but I think I broke the whole thing. Because there seems to be a crack in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nasty crack. Did I break the whole thing? Yeah, with that shot there, yeah. I can see part of it on the other side. That's unfortunate. I thought I was taking a shortcut. Yeah, I thought I was doing some good with the billet, but nope. Dang it. Come on. It's going to be tough straightening that one out. Yeah. I should have gone in slow motion. Live and learn. Should have used a smaller flaker. Come on. Not that tough. You're not that tough. Make me get the steel out. I want long flakes, come on. No, it's not doing it. The aluminium is supposed to produce long flakes. So yeah, this is going to be difficult, so I'm not talking too much on this one. I'm a little disappointed that I was not able to do much good with the billet as well. Two disappointments. No, you're not that tough. I don't know what you're trying to do. You seem a lot tougher, and you're supposed to be acting this way. Yeah. It's dicey. Yeah, it's acting like a raw piece of stone for sure. Yep. Where is that crack going? It's not going too far. No. It's better. I think I found the end of it. All right. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, it's acting really tough. Let's see, is it translucent? No. I'm not too worried about the step fractures yet. It could get pretty bad here in a minute. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yep, there it goes. Trying to act tough again. You are going to get thin. I know you are. You just don't know it yet. Yeah. Time for the steel. The aluminum is just not up for the job. Nope. And I gotta hurry because I don't want this to be too long of a video. Let's try the steel. Yeah, not too shabby. Okay. Trying to act tough with the steel too. Trying to act tough with the steel too. Dang it. I'm gonna have to strike this like I'm trying to strike through concrete with almost every strike. I mean, this is a little bit of concrete, but it's not too bad. As far as I can tell, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. You don't abrade easy. No. That's not good. That's what eats up the gloves, the abrading. See how tattered they are? That's all abrader damage. All right. I'm gonna have to get the heavy artillery out. Maybe I have to do metal on this one. Yeah. I don't know what's up. Some of the stuff that looks good to knap is really tough, and some of it is really not so tough. There it is. Yeah, you gotta take it right to the edge, so to speak. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with this one before I clink it in half. Yeah, this stuff up here is not so bad. Okay, that started out as quite a large piece. Oh well. Let's see. This might be an interesting color. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Just Cortex. Just Cortex. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, not too bad. Nice and raw. Yeah, this is raw stuff. It's acting tough, but it's not as stubborn as the other one. No. It does cooperate a little bit. Come on. You were cooperating a second ago. Oh yes, you were. Don't deny it. I saw you. Oh dang. Okay, I know what you want to do. I can see. Yeah, I know what you want to do. Try not to let you. Yeah. I can see where this is going. You're gonna want to step. Oh yes. You don't like nice and neat and smooth surfaces. Oh no, you don't like them. I can tell already. Don't make me turn you into a flint and steel kit item. I know all of you hate that. All you bifaces. You don't want to be a flint and steel kit item. But if you insist on not having smooth surfaces, guess where you're going? Yeah. Ouchie. That's not good. I don't see a clear avenue for progress. Yeah, my secret is I can make it narrow, and then you won't be able to stop it. You won't be able to stop them flakes. I'm talking to the stone, yes, okay. So what? Oh yeah. I gotta clean up this one side first. Hope the focus is keeping up because I'm not even looking. Nope. Okay, come on. Yeah. Oh, almost got it. Almost got the step. But you're gonna have to be really narrow. I don't like it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So there's hope. Around one of these corners. Not that corner. No hope there. But I've got other spots that I can hit. I think. Yep. All right. Let's see. It didn't have a choice there. It had to either break or make. Yep. There it goes. I can stop there because everything else can be done with light work. Is it translucent? Not even translucent. All that fussing and you're not even translucent. All right. What do we got here? Come on. You're just like your brother before you. Yep. This one's just like the one before. Looks like the same material. It does not want to. It does not want to be smooth. Okay. But I'm not going to give it much choice. It's either going to be smooth or break. Yep. Yeah, I suppose it does have a choice. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm going to probably offer a lot of bifaces tomorrow in the auction. I don't know if I'll sit here and nap any finished points tonight. Well, I could take a break and then work on some stuff. Maybe I can make another shark tooth point. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, alrighty. Not too shabby. Yeah, I guess this one's a little more tame than the other one. Yeah, definitely more tame. You never know. Oops. Yeah, to straighten this one out, I'm gonna have to take some off the end. Off the end here, probably. Yeah. Probably should have done that first, but I wasn't quite sure how the blade would turn out. Yeah. Oh well. Better, much better. How can we get a little more out of it before I call it good for light finish work? Ouch, that was a step fracture I did not anticipate. I'm looking at the overall shape of it. It's not supposed to step fracture at this stage because I'm trying to shape it. They're supposed to be more cooperative than the other one. Alrighty. Ooh, almost got you. Almost snuck up on you, but yeah, you didn't want to. Talking to the rock again. Gotta do it. It'll misbehave. Needs a stern talking to. Oh yeah. So just that one step fracture left on that side, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to get that one out because it requires some heavy work. Hopefully only one or two more strikes and I can get rid of it. I don't know. There's one. Setting up for this next strike. Combination punch. Yep. Yeah, I can get that with light finish work. There'll probably be a remnant of that step fracture left over, but better than it was. And I just got one on this side. That's not right. I don't know. I think I can get it. Yeah, I can actually probably get that with light percussion. Now that we're here, I need to get some off of this too. Yeah. Let's try this. Oh, I better do it. There you go. And then over here. And then we're done. Yeah, all right. One more left. One more left. A little bitty one. Curved. Just make a scraper. There, we're done. Yep. That'd be easy. It's a thumb scraper. Or ads bleed. Ads. Yep. We're done. I can cheat. This one might be translucent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Hopefully, I can get this nice and thin, and then we can see the translucency really well. That's all right. That's all right, I suppose. Oh, I almost lost it on that one. It was almost a sacrificial biface. I'm hitting it like I'm intending on cracking it. But I shouldn't be, because it seems like it's cooperative. Oh, I did overshoot, but luckily not too much. Yeah. Not too bad. I can make a little bird point out of that one. Luckily, that one wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to rush it. It's going to have to lose a lot of width anyway. A lot of these bifaces are almost circular. Yeah. Not really, but I mean, almost, I suppose. We're almost done with this one. This one is very cooperative. I like this material a lot. Yeah. I don't even know how long this video is going to be when I string all these together. I haven't been keeping track. Now's not the time for that kind of step fracture. There you go. Yeah, if it didn't pop out easily, that would have been a problem. Let's see. Are we getting there? Are we there yet? Almost there. I can see the house from here. Or I can see the neighborhood. Yep. We're in the neighborhood. Just a little bit more. As long as we don't get a flat tire on the way. We'll be there in a few minutes. Trying to hit an edge that's too thin. No. You can't get away that easy. It's all wonky, but it's all right. As long as it cooperates, I can straighten it out. It doesn't abrade easily. Did it do it? That was the hardest hit of the whole show on this particular piece. Yeah, luckily I didn't kick that ridge over the edge. Or with another overshot, it would have been. Yeah. Yeah, you can do nice, wonderful things with this type of stone. Yep. Yeah, I wish I had a bunch of this too. A bunch of the other one earlier and a bunch of this. I don't know, I can do the rest of this with light work. Yep. Yep. Ooh, I almost got it. Almost. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. I was hoping to get some translucency on it, but it's darker than I thought. All right, that's it for the video. I'm going to string these together, and we're going to have a good old time. I'm going to review it. You'll be watching it while I'm reviewing it. I'm going to get a nice thumbnail shot, hopefully. Yep. I don't know how many that it was. 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. Sounds interesting, yeah. Okay, so thumbnail shot. One picture, whoops. That's better. All right, that's it.